Hi everyone, this is Laut from YesFinanciallyFree.com. So glad to have you on this YouTube channel, Creative Abundance Now. We are doing our live today and I am excited. It's a beautiful morning and the sun is coming up. We're also going to do this on Periscope Live as soon as the connection comes on. And usually I do my lives every Wednesday morning at 6 a.m. Hawaii time, which is noon Eastern time right now in the summer. So I look forward to seeing you all many, many times. And so we're going to begin very soon. I'm just going to get my Periscope running. I do 2 streams at the same time just to keep things going. Today's topic, which is really exciting, is the savings law and the 7 key savings accounts from Money is My Friend by Laut. So it's going to be an exciting broadcast. So I'm excited to bring it to you, and we'll start in just a second. Just getting this thing going. Go live. Yay! Okay, we got Periscope on. Woohoo! Very exciting stuff. All right, we are live on Periscope now. Periscope can actually see my mountaintop. So if you actually want to pop on Periscope, my handle is Major. Hi, cool boy. Hey, thanks for being a super fan. You rock. All right, we're going to start. So some of the things I want to talk about in today's broadcast is the savings law. Like I said, I want to talk about 7 key savings accounts that you must have. And hey, what's up? Nice to see you. I have everything today is based on a book, which is over at my counter. So I got to run and get it. Hey, cool people, welcome to the scope. So I will run and come right back so I can get the book and show it to you. Here's my Money is My Friend. Money is My Friend by Laut. Here's the book, just so you guys know what we're talking about today, okay? So this is the book. Now, before I begin, I just want to tell you that my name is May Doldala. I live in Honolulu, Hawaii. I actually live in Waikiki, which is a choice neighborhood right by the beach, very famous beach that they sing about in the Beach Boys. But anyway, so I used to work at a local bank here, which was a great job for me. I learned about how to, do a lot of great skills, especially work with people, make sales, manage my time, manage expectations with customers. But in the end, I wanted to leave that job. And the reason I wanted to leave so bad was, number one, it had a cap to my income. Like no matter how hard I worked, I had the salary, even though I made a little bit of commission on some things, it was like really small. So I was like, okay, I need to do something else. I want to grow my internet business. Now, the next reason I wanted to leave that job was because I had my son Jordan and I wanted to be home with him more. I wanted to be a mommy and I was missing out on my son. Hi, Hamza. Hi, Jack. 6778. Let me know where you guys are coming in from too. And if your names are different from your handles, please let me know. So around 2008, 2009, I got into a lot of debt because I started spending a lot of money on a lot of different reasons. Okay, guys, some of it was some of it was education, some of it was just bad spending decisions, some of it was trying to get away from some legal difficulties with my ex-boyfriend. There were a lot of things going on back then. So anyway, I ended up getting like $3,000 in credit card debt. And that was a lot for me because my job only paid me about $35,000 a year. And that was before taxes are taken out. Okay, so hi, Maurice. So that's a lot of money for me. So then I was like, okay, how am I going to get out of this debt? But I didn't only think about debt, though. What I was also thinking about was, how can I become financially free? How can I finally make it and not have to worry about money anymore? Hi, Sam Pro, welcome. Now, I started studying these, famous gurus like T. Harv Eker and Laut and George Clason and Robert Kiyosaki. Hi, Sergey Lemon, welcome. And I learned how to create financial freedom through focusing on investing, passive income, saving. By the time 2016 came around, I had gotten married, had a child, and I'd improved our family's net worth by $500,000. I'd paid off all my debt, And we were making about $500 a month in passive income when I quit my job in December of 2016. And then I started coaching people on how to do the same thing. Hi, Aslan. How to create financial freedom, how to quit your job, how to make more time for yourself. Maybe not quit it completely. Hi, Charlotte Mocha. Maybe just work part-time, or maybe just find a way to be more smart about money so you have way more free time so you can spend time with your children. Ever since I quit my job, I started buying property. We own 2 properties right now, one Airbnb business, and this condo we just bought recently is a 2-bedroom condo I can keep it and live in. And so that's kind of our story, and I wanted to share that with you because no matter what your job is, you don't have to have a fancy job. I didn't have a fancy job. You don't have to have a huge income, and you can have a lot of debt, and you can still become more free. You can have more free time. You can spend more time with your children. You can do whatever you like. Right now, every time he has a field trip, I go on it, right? Why do I go on it? Because I have the time, right? My work is very flexible. My coaching program, I coach there's only like 2 hours a week I spend coaching, online coaching in a group. And then the rest of the time, I'm doing a little bit of marketing, 1 hour a day, and that's about it, and I don't work on the weekends. I don't work on Sunday. So I've managed to make my schedule very light so that I have time for my family and I have time to do what I like. And I have the flexibility that if, my son's on a field trip, I can go with him. Hi, Bless. Hi, guys. So that's what I've done. And our health is so much better. When you're working all the time and you have a family and children, you get tired, a lot of stress. So you get sick more, right? I don't get sick anymore. I don't go to the doctor for being sick anymore. None of that. Neither my son doesn't get sick and my husband doesn't get sick. All because I quit my job and I have more time to take care of myself, and then I have more time to take care of them. So it's just been a win-win all around everywhere. So how do you do it? We're going to talk about it more, but I want you to make sure that if you haven't taken the 7-Day Finance Freedom Challenge, there's a Finance Freedom Challenge, 7 days. It'll help you make 2 streams of passive income in 7 days if you're not making passive income right now. Now, what I mean by passive income is really just savings from a high-yield savings account and dividends from dividend-yielding stock, and the money goes into your account and you transfer it into checking accounts every month so you can use it to spend. And that's what I mean, like a systematic savings program where you put it into passive income yielding investments that are, one is extremely conservative and one is risky, basically, and you learn about investing and you learn about how to create passive income, right? So if you haven't done that program, it's $7. It takes 7 days. It's at financeFreedomMastermind.com/7DAY, 7 days. Okay, so that's the URL for that. I highly recommend you take the 7-day challenge. Now, if you're not on my blog yet, right, on Periscope and on YouTube, there's a link to my blog, and my blog is yesfinanciallyfree.com. YesFinanciallyFree.com. If you go there, I have a blog with all these articles, including what I'm talking about today is on the blog. So you can always get replays of everything I do. My YouTube live, which I'm doing right now, these YouTube videos are all on my blog, okay? So you can watch them again. You can see these video replays. You can read the content if you don't want to watch the whole video. And on the right side, which is very important, you can take the 7-day challenge, but also you can put your first name and your email address in and get on my email list, which I send out emails about the live broadcast I'm doing, or I send out emails about the replays I'm doing so that you know how to get the content every week that I do, all right? So that's the biggest thing I wanted to cover today. I also have training if you want to join a mastermind program. That is $5,000 the first year to join, but after that you can renew for only $1,500, and that is a 1-year program, and that is you meet every week live with me in a mastermind group of other people, and you work together to become financially free. We do the process of systematic savings and investing and paying yourself passive income together as a group. some success stories. One of my members was just telling me he started an Airbnb business, and actually I trained him and I sold him one of our properties. So he has his first property he owns, and it's an Airbnb business. And he said he's bringing about $4,400. Hi, Arna Weedman. Welcome to the scope. This last month, so he's pretty excited about that. He wants to buy more, and that's one of his results. He quit his job. He has his own cleaning business as well, and he's successful in both those endeavors: Airbnb business and now cleaning business. The other lady, she just paid herself passive income for the first time, $50-something, went into her checking account to help with her car payment. So this is real for a lot of people. If you're interested in learning how to create financial freedom for yourself, how to really create passive income, having $76 over how to understand investing, learn how to calculate return on investment, learn about risk, learn about how to systematically create a system where you're going to become financially free, then I highly recommend you check out financefreedommastermind.com/7day. Okay, and if you want to be in the mastermind, there is a link in my blog. Okay, hi everyone. Hi guys, welcome to the scope. We know where you guys are from. So today's topic is for money is my friend. Okay, and we're going over the savings law. So there's different laws in this book, and this book is really good. It was recommended to me by a young man who was financially free at 35, and I met him when I was 35, and I was in a lot of debt back then. So I listened to what he said. He said to read this book, so I did. And this book is really cool. The savings law is the accumulation of a surplus from your income. The accumulation of a surplus from your income. That means all the extra. You're going to accumulate the extra from your income. An application of a savings law involves saving a percentage of your income, and this habit produces an attitude of extra abundance. All right? Extra abundance, which you can expect to see reflected in your future income. So it's really exciting because you have extra, more money than you need. So that feeling creates wealth, all right? And I can definitely attest to that because I make about the same as when I worked at the bank, honestly. But the difference is I save more. I save more money. And because I have a system of savings that constantly goes into all of our various investing accounts, because I have a systematic savings method, I feel really confident about our generation of passive income. I feel confident about our future. I feel confident about money. I feel like there's an abundance of money because I always have more than enough to save. So this is kind of important, and I agree with it a lot. So if you're not saving and you're not doing a system, you might feel like you're living paycheck to paycheck and you don't have enough money. Hi, Philins. You can be, anyway, yeah, so you definitely want to say, I'm not going to name names, but I know some people who are really bad at saving and they're really bad at investing, and they just spend all their, as soon as they get it, they spend it all, and they always wonder, what are they going to do, and always worried about money, and you don't want to be that kind. I don't want to be that way. Hi, Rick, JB, maybe you do. It's okay to be that way, but I don't really enjoy worrying about money and not knowing where money's coming from. Hi, Wood Bless. I like having it. Thanks for the heart. Appreciate it. Okay, so the savings law. Now, what he means by savings, and he wants to clarify really quick, savings is not saving money when you buy something on sale, Hi, Felicia. So let's say you go buy something, you're like, oh, I saved so much money, it was on sale. That is not savings, okay? Just save, because you're spending money on saving, okay? That's not savings. Redeeming points on your credit card is not savings because you had to spend money to get that. So I don't count that as passive income, okay? Now, it's nice and it's a good thing, but it's not what we're called savings, okay? Savings means when you actually take money and put it in a savings account. Okay, we're gonna state that real quick here. Okay, so let's talk about that. And you can put it in a different kind of account. Basically, that's the definition. All right. Hi, sir. Hi, guys. So let's talk about this. And basically, he does mention a little bit about the United States. Hi, Richard. Let me know where you guys are from. Feel free to ask any questions or chime in anytime. Hi, Milton. Welcome. So a lot of people in the United States, they're not very good at saving. And part of it is reflected, you can see it by the United States government. The United States government is not good at saving. Hi, 5050, all guys. Hi, Wisconsin, my super fan, Boys from Wisconsin. What is your real name, by the way? Unless that is your real name. So I can actually say your name while you're on the scroll. So the United States government, as you know, is in debt. When this book was written, which was kind of a while ago, actually. When was this book written? It was written back in, let's see, when was this book written? 1978. I was 2 years old. Terrence. Nice to have you on, Terrence. So glad you're a super fan. Thank you. So this book was written in 1978, and they had a national debt back then. And he was like, oh, the country's not good. So, I mean, it's just true today, too. Hi, Karen. So we keep borrowing money and overspending as a government. So as a country, a lot of the people in the country are doing the same thing. Now, savings, however, is a good habit to start. I like the non-Jewish share. Thank you. I'm so happy that you're here. Okay, hi, guys. Did you take the 7-day challenge? You know, maybe you should think about doing the mastermind as well. Then I can get to know you personally over time. All right. So let's talk about how you do it. The secret of saving successfully and easily is to have multiple savings accounts, each for a special purpose, to give yourself permission to spend money. This is a cool thing, all right? A lot of people, when they save money, it actually makes them guilty. Why does it make them feel guilty? A lot of people put money in a savings account, and then when they get a lot of money in it, they spend it. And then they feel guilty for taking the money out of the savings account for spending it on something. So then they beat themselves up over about savings. So what he's saying is you have to stop that, okay? And how do you stop it? You create different savings accounts for different purposes. And that will end the guilt. And then you'll feel better about saving. And then it'll be more fun to save. And then you'll create wealth and results from saving. Hi, Nembet. So this is how you do it. The first savings account, I'm going to talk about 7 key savings accounts, okay? The first one is the cash flow savings account. The second one is the large purchases saving account. The third one is the financial independence savings account. The fourth one is the millionaires savings account. The fifth one is the annual income savings account. The sixth one is the taxes savings account. And the seventh one is the generosity savings account. Those are the 7 savings accounts. So I'm going to talk to you about what they are, and then you're going to have better understanding. And then if you want, you can adopt his savings account system, right? The first one is called the cash flow savings account. Cash flow savings account means that instead of putting your paycheck in a checking account, you put your paycheck in a savings account, right? Now, why would you do that? You put your paycheck in a savings, hi 49 feet off 25, welcome. You put your paycheck in a savings account, and what it does is instead of taking all your money, putting a checking account, and moving it to save, you've already put it in a savings account. So you don't have to make an extra effort to save. It's already there. What you have to make an extra effort at is to take the money out to pay bills. You see? I'm lucky now. Welcome. So then it makes saving automatic because all the money's going in your savings account from the beginning, and you're just taking out maybe your rent or your mortgage money and maybe your, car payment or your gas or whatever you need to take out, money for food, take it out of your savings. And the key to this is you always take less out of your savings than you put in. So over time, your cash flow savings account will grow and grow and grow and grow. Hi, Steve Stanley. And as your cash flow savings account grows, one day you'll have a whole month's worth of your expenses in that account. Hi, Bhakti. Welcome to the live. Thanks for being on. And then as your savings account grows and grows, because you keep taking out less than you put in, after you get 1 month's worth of saving of expenses in that account, what you can do is transfer that whole month of expenses out of your savings account in advance before you pay, and then you have the money in your checking to pay those expenses. Hi, Space Shifter, before you even get paid your paycheck. So then you're living 1 month ahead of your paycheck. What does that do? Well, that makes you feel very comfortable about paying your bills. You're no longer month to month. You've left the month to month. You're not like, oh my gosh, how am I going to pay my bills this month? Instead, you have more than enough money to pay your bills. And then as you keep going, you're going to have more than 1 month, and it's just going to become more financially secure because you're going to have more and more money there available for you to pay your bills. So that's the cash flow savings account, all right? And it's also very helpful for people who work on commission basis and they don't get a regular paycheck. So if you put the lump sum in the savings account, pull it out, instead of putting it all in your checking account, it'll help you even out the ups and downs of your income. Hi, Jabal, welcome. The next one, number 2 savings account, is a large purchases savings account. This is the one that most people have. If you have a savings account at all, usually you're putting money in it you're not really sure what it's for, and then one day you buy something, right? And then you feel guilty. So he's saying make a savings account specifically for buying things, and then you'll never feel guilty again, because the whole point of it is to buy stuff. So let's say you want to buy a car, you want to buy a dishwasher, we want to buy a refrigerator, whatever it is you want to buy, you want to go on a vacation, you put the money in this large purchase and savings account. And when you get enough, you go and buy what you want. That way you remove guilt, all right? And you remove interest payments. Hi again, the lawyerman, welcome. You remove interest payments. If you buy things on credit, instead you have interest payments, right? And you have to make installment payments. You have to worry about paying your bills on time. Hi, if you pay everything in cash up front, there are no bills to pay. There's no interest, and you have less worry about paying these bills, right? You have no bills to pay. You've paid it. So put your money in a large purchase and savings account instead of buying things on credit, which, it's kind of a challenge for a lot of people, but it's worth the challenge, right? Because it'll make you feel better about your life. Hi, Hoodlin. Thanks for the heart. Appreciate you. Thanks for being on. Hi, David. Welcome. The third savings account is the financial independence savings account. Financial independence savings account, the money you put in there is totally to generate you interest for your financial independence. Okay, so you don't have to work for a living. Hi, Keeper. Welcome. And when you don't have to work for a living, your income will skyrocket because now you're working because you love it. And if you're working because you love it, you're doing better work, you're having more fun, and you're going to make more money automatically because your attitude is better, okay? So that's what the financial independence savings account is. So what does it mean? You put money in it, you never take it out, but you take out the interest and you pay yourself every month or every week or whatever you want to do, or every year or whatever. Hi, deactivated 20, welcome. And you pay yourself that interest, and that interest goes to you to pay for your life. Now, obviously, in this day and age, 2% interest rates, you have to put in a ton of money to pay off your expenses, depending on where you live. Thanks for the hearts. But I do put money in a high yield savings account, and I do transfer interest out every now and then because it does take longer to accumulate a higher amount. But I do transfer it out and put it in my checking account to pay. And the nice thing about that account is it's very stable because it's a savings account. It's all it does is grow. It never goes down in value, so it makes you feel good. It makes you feel confident about money. It's just nice to know that you have money that will never dissipate. And you can know that the money you're paying yourself, you'll get it for the rest of your life. So that's really cool. So you'll never be broke. What about a CD? You can do a CD too for that level. It's like a savings account or a CD, but you have to pay yourself your interest. So a CD, you would probably pay yourself annually instead of monthly, which is fine. Whatever makes sense to you. High yield savings accounts pay over 2%, so I usually do that. If you find a CD that pays more than 2%, go for it. Hi, Jenny 6. So something very, very, very conservative, okay, that will not go down in value, that will pay you interest regularly, all right? It might be a bond too, although I haven't really gotten into bonds as much, but it might be something like that. So that's a financial independence savings account. Number 4 is a millionaire savings account. Millionaire savings account is a savings account for investing, all right? And that's not savings, not investing in a savings account, that's investing in investments. It might be stocks and bonds, it might be buying property, it might be buying a business, hi, Earl, it's not going into network marketing, and it's not buying courses, so you guys are clear, okay? That's education expenses. That would be in your large purchases savings account, okay? Because that's the millionaire savings account is for buying assets. It's for buying things that actually generate you money, all right? For real, not like potentially, okay? Talking about you buy it, it's generating you money, assets. That's your millionaire savings account. So that's a savings account where you put money in for investing, all right? And he has some rules with that savings account. When you take money out of it, like your profit, part of it you're going to leave in that account, part of it you're going to put in financial independence savings account, part of it you're going to put in checking account, your cash flow savings account to spend on your bills. And so he has a little process he does, but basically it's for investing, and you can take out the profit, but never the principal. And then finally, number 5, annual income savings account. Annual income savings account is to give yourself paid vacations, okay? So if you are self-employed, you might never take a vacation. And the reason is because when you stop working, you make no money, right? And it's very clear to you, so you might never take time off, right? You might be a total workaholic. And I know a lot of workaholics, and that's the kind of trap they get into. So an annual income savings account, you put money in there, and as the money grows, you can take time off. So let's say you take a day off from your work, you pay yourself for that day from your annual income savings account. so that you end up paying yourself when you take days off. And eventually you'll save up more than that, and you can take a week off, and eventually you'll save enough to take a year off of your business. Hi, Melton, welcome. So that's the point of an annual income savings account, is to help you take vacation, help you take time off, especially if you're self-employed, because you never do because you're a workaholic, because you know your money stops coming in. So an annual income savings account, pay yourself for your vacation. The next one, number 6, is a taxes savings account. That one's pretty self-explanatory, but basically anytime you earn money, if you need to pay taxes, right, because you're earning money, you need to save some of it to pay your taxes so that you're not hit with a tax bill, no money. So that's a taxes savings account. So that was pretty easy. Hi, man, M69, welcome. Generosity savings account is the last savings account, number 7. Generosity savings account is purely for giving. Okay, it might be tithing to your church, giving to charity, giving to the community, anonymous giving. It's not giving your husband or wife a birthday gift, okay, or your kids. That's actually kind of a necessity. But giving, being able to give, and being able to give cash gifts, right, to people who don't need it. See, the thing about it is this. There's giving to people who need, and there's giving to people who don't need. When you give to people who don't need, you're training your brain to have more money than you need. Nice to see you, man. Where are you from? When you have more money than you need, then you're wealthy, correct? If you only have enough money that you need, hi Baltimore, then you're just getting by. You know what I mean? You're living paycheck to paycheck. Hi, Dsum, hi, Tom. We don't want to do that. We don't want to live paycheck to paycheck. We want to have more money than we need, which basically means you want to be rich, right? So you have to train your brain to do that. How do you train your brain? You give people cash gifts. Why cash? Cash gifts, if you give people a cash gift, then you can't control what they spend it on, right? You're just giving them cash. So you're not telling them what they should have. You're giving them money to buy whatever they want. That's the first thing. Second thing is you want to give them money and they don't need it. It's just a gift. They don't have to have it. They have plenty of money. You're just giving it for a gift. I expect you're giving them more than they need, and you're feeling good about it. And as you feel good about giving people more money than they need, you're going to feel better about you getting more money than you need. You kind of understand that? It's a really interesting concept, and honestly, I never really thought about that aspect of it until I read this book. I was like, oh, I do. I have to admit, I was in this need-based, I have enough, I don't need any more money thing. That's not what you do to get rich, guys. You need more money than you need to be rich, all right? And it's great and okay to have more money than you need, right? And we train our brains for that, and then we start becoming more and more wealthy. Like when I moved into this condo, you might think I'm crazy. I'm going to end with this personal story. Hi, Jojo, everyone. Hi, Daryl Purdy. Welcome to Scope. When I moved into this 2-bedroom condo in Waikiki, I felt like it was more than I needed. Okay, hi, God, Coco 4, welcome. I've been living in 1-bedrooms. Right? I've been living in 1-bedrooms for the last, I don't know how many years now. Or studios for like 20 years. I've been living in seriously, over 20 years now. Hi, Lichen, welcome. I've been living in studios for studios or 1-bedroom. Okay, hi, thanks for the heart. Having 2 bedrooms in this huge, nice, it's not even huge, but it's big. Okay. Oh wow, thanks for the super heartfelt Disney. I so appreciate it. Hi, Tugu. Hi, Yuna. Max, welcome. Thank you for being on. Let me know where you guys are from, by the way. So I moved into this 2-bedroom condo, and I was like, I don't need all this space. And I just moved in, guys. I just moved in the last day of May this year. Hi, Yuna. Hi, thanks for the heart. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's so big. It's so pretty. It's got these pretty light fixtures. It's like, I got a whole extra room now, because we've been sleeping with our son, together, one big mess on the floor. Hi, too big. We don't even have beds, right? We're really funny people. Thanks for the hearts. Because my husband gets really hot. I used to have a bed. Okay, it's not like I never had a bed. I used to own a bed, but my husband would keep getting out of the bed, sleeping on the floor because it was too hot. So then I ended up going on the floor, and then the bed was just sitting there. And then when we started moving into these condos we bought, sold the bed, and we just haven't bought another bed. Because it's like, are we going to sleep in it? But anyway. We're sleeping in a floor in a 1-bedroom for the last how many years now? And so now we have 2 whole bedrooms. One for my son, who's 5 years old right now. He's going to turn 6 very soon. Hi, Social Check. And then one for us. And the one for us, we're still not in it yet. I have my desk in there, but all we do is put our clothes in it. We're still not even sleeping in it. And it took me a whole 2 months to finally accept that it was okay for me to have more space than I needed, and to live in a condo that was fancier than I needed, and it's just nice, and it's just a luxury kind of item for me, and And I finally accepted it, and then I started moving in more. I started, building my son's closet in his room. I'm like, okay, I'm going to build out where we're going to put all our clothes. I'm going to map out where I want a nice bed. I'm going to find a cooling bed so my husband will actually sleep in it, And so I'm just telling you that it's real, Learning how to live where you have more than you need is something that I had to struggle with, okay? It might be something you have to work on too. And one of the ways to do it, is to give cash gifts to people who don't need the cash and to accept and love to have more money and more than you need and to accept the abundance of life and to become wealthy and rich. Yeah? So that's it. Those are the 7 savings accounts. Just to recap, number 1 is the cash flow savings account. Number 2 is the large purchases savings account. Number 3 is the financial independence savings account. Number 4 is the millionaire savings account. Number 5 is the annual income savings account. Number 6 is the taxes savings account. And number 7 is the generosity savings account. Okay? And those are, if you want to do a replay, just watch it again. It's also on my blog. I'm going to type up everything I said if you want to read it real fast. That's yesfinanciallyfree.com. yesfinanciallyfree.com. Now, if you go there, on the right side, you put in your first name, your email address. You can get a free ebook, Working Parents Guide to Financial Freedom. And you'll get on my email list where I email out what I do, my topics every week, what I'm going to broadcast about, what I'm going to be on. And if I don't tell you when I'm live, I'll tell you when there's a replay. I usually on Periscope at 6 p.m. on Wednesday morning and YouTube live. My YouTube channel is Creative Abundance Now. And the YouTube videos stream live on my blog. So it's another way to see my lives every week. And so I highly recommend you join my email list. Take the 7-day Finance Freedom Challenge, which is $7 if you're not making any passive income. I highly recommend you start doing that. And that's at financefreedommastermind.com/7day, D-A-Y. Hi, Tim Jones, welcome. And on Periscope, you actually click on the link, I think, in the profile. I think you get to my blog there. That's pretty easy. Swipe, follow me, come on the broadcast. I'm a super fan if you like. Love to have you. And YouTube, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. There's a link underneath the YouTube video with the blog link there to the full blog post after I edit it, okay? Thanks for being on the live, guys. I really appreciate you. Share this with your fans and followers. Let them know about it. It's all good information. I always bring great stuff because I love doing what I do. I love making myself and my followers and fans richer, better with money, and having financial freedom. So have a great day. Aloha. Bye, guys. See you next time. Have a great day.